Hello everyone, welcome to Uni-Access. I'm Santosh Mangate. I'm in Germany for last 13 years. I have studied my MBA in International Business Consulting from Offenburg University in 2010. Today, I would like to share my detailed experience about studying MBA in Offenburg University point by point. So today what we are going to go through is course details. Semester 1, its workload and subjects. Semester 2, its workload and subjects. Semester 3, which is thesis, internships. And then we'll go through the job opportunities after MBA, and I would give you a short overview about your part-time jobs and what other possibilities are in IBC, Offenburg University. Now let's jump into the course details. So actually the course has one semester or intake only. That is winter semester starting in October. So the course intakes it has up to 25 to 30 seats. The tuition fees of the course is currently 10,400 euros for the complete course. There is still a semester administration fee that is roughly around 284 euros, but that's approximate plus minus 10-20 euros here and there. Then the deadlines of the course varies for EU students and non-EU students. For EU students, it's extended deadlines, but for non-EU students, the deadlines are short. So roughly June, July is your deadline to apply for a course. If you're an EU student, you might have an extended deadlines as well. Now, coming to the basic requirements of the course. You need minimum 2 years of work experience to apply or to be eligible to apply for this course. Then you would need to prove the course as English as a language. So you might need IELTS, that is 6.5, that is the benchmark they have set for. And if you don't have IELTS and if you have studied your bachelor's, you might request an exemption from the university itself. So to get a place in the course, you should be applying a bit early. Now let's go into the courses or the course semester 1. So semester 1 is actually having some mandatory subjects and some elective subjects. Workload is pretty okay, so you get a bit of time to breathe, to go around, explore some parts of Germany and other countries nearby, because you will have a couple of holidays coming in semester 1 or also in the end of the semester 1. So the subjects taught in semester 1 are basically accounting, corporate finance, German language, leadership management, logistic and simulation, macroeconomics, operating consulting, strategic and marketing management, turnaround management. Now, there might be some subjects could be switched from semester 1 to semester 2 depending on the availability of the professors. Now, what actually I learned in the semester 1 is basically the basic concepts of accounting. Everybody knows a bit and pieces of accounting when you're coming for a management course. So my knowledge was also very much basics on most of the subjects. So I had 4.5 years of experience when I came. So when I started with accounting, it really cleared my concepts of accounting. Very important for everybody is if you are not from an accounting background or a finance background, you might need to give an additional test before you start the course. But everybody passes the course if they give you a syllabus, you study it for 10 days and they take an exam and you clear. Now coming to the course content, in semester 1, you will study the mandatory subjects. For all the mandatory subjects, you have typical exams which are written in the class. And then you have some projects on the subjects which are turnaround management, for example, or operations management, then international law. On these subjects, actually, you might have project submission or business case studies which you might need to study. There is one more subject which I studied was management startups that was taken by Professor Siemens at that point of time. I don't know who is taking it now, but it's a very important subject. I actually learned how to do the things very precisely on a presentation. It sounds very stupid, but it's really important when you're talking to management. You really need to put the slides in very precise information. So you get 10 minutes from management to present your idea or business thing, and management doesn't have hours. They give you 10 minutes or 15 minutes and you need to finish everything in 10 minutes. Initially, it was difficult for us to understand why it is so important to put everything in very much precise, very much fine-tuned. But now I recognize after learning these things that after so many years of working in Germany that it's very important to have a precise presentation. Same is for accounting as well. Same is for other subjects as well. You get a very detailed knowledge when you are going from this course. The most important part of this course is the professors. Most of the professors come from the business background, meaning they were ideally working in this field for several years. So they really have practical knowledge, not only the theoretical knowledge. So I really liked Professor Thilo. He was teaching us accounting. He taught every single concept in a very simple methodology. I really liked it. I was a bit okayish in my first semester for accounting, but in the second semester, when the first semester was a bit difficult, I practiced a lot, and then my second semester was really amazing. Now let's jump on to the semester 2. You finish your exams in February, March for semester 1, you get a semester break, you start with your semester 2. Semester 2 will be a very full start. You will have a lot of workload because you will have a lot of projects to finish, and you have a very big subjects. Now let's go through the subjects of semester 2. You have advanced accounting, then you will have corporate finance 2. You will also have German language, leadership management, logistic and simulation. You will have one of the biggest subjects, that's business information system, integrated case studies, then operational consulting, strategic consulting, as well as some of the electives. If they are not taken in semester 1, you would have it in semester 2. For example, people management, international law, business information, and so on. There might be some additional electives coming up from year to year because it depends on which professors are available. And these professors are either big CEOs from different companies taking some lectures and giving you knowledge on those subjects and evaluating on the practical experiences. So it's very difficult to tell that, okay, in semester 1, you will have this semester. If the CEO is not available, you might have that in the second sem. Now in the second sem, the mandatory subjects will cover up their time, but the most important topics will be covered, or the most interesting subject would be business information system. So in business information system, you will learn SAP for sure. Then there is one subject called cost management. So cost management is one of the subjects which made my career. It's a very complicated subject for students who are coming from biology background. So I myself is from biology background. You learned a lot in semester 1 and semester 2, and that cost management subject is integrated into business information systems in SAP. So you actually learn two things: how to manage the cost management topics together with SAP, also with the technology. So it really helped us to put these things from paper to an IT system and how to do these things. Actually, it was a together subject for us. Cost management and business information system was taught by same professor, so it was very easy even to build the examples. Then another biggest subject is integrated case study. In this subject, you are actually separated in two different groups. You're visiting a company, and then you are supposed to develop a company itself within two groups. So you will get two different companies. You can come up with the product ideas, and then every one of you will be supposed to do the complete business case study for the company. So basically, if you are in finance, you are supposed to build whole finance department, including employees, how many employees you would hire, how much budgets you would need, and this is in tandem with every single department. So you are basically managing the whole company. The classroom is going to manage two different companies. At the end of this business case study, you will have a couple of visits to this company, and you will learn a lot. At the end of, there will be several sessions in between these case studies. So professors will tell you, okay, this. They will teach you several different topics, and you will incorporate those things in your integrated business case study. At the end of the case study, a guy who is studying the marketing, or he's leading the marketing department, he's supposed to lead the marketing developments, marketing case studies, marketing plans, everything, as you are running a company. Same would be for sales, same would be for finance guys, same would be for marketing, logistics. Every single person would be leading a department. At the end of the course, you would be submitting a full-fledged report of your company. Then you would have an exam as well as some oral question and answers, and it's one of the highly weighted subject. It's really important you put all your knowledge from semester 1 and semester 2, whatever you have learned, into that, because you will learn how to set up a company in semester 1 itself. In Europe or in Germany, different formats of company. That's how I learned how to set up a company in Germany, and I'm running my own company for the last 3.5 years. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. That is how to set up a company. In semester 1, you will have to set up a company. In semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester 2, you will have one more additional work. So in semester that is finding an internship, that you are coming up to your end of your semester 2 and you will start searching internships and theses. Now, third semester is internship and thesis. Why do you want to start in advance? Because here in Germany, companies take up to 3 months to decide on the application. So you will start in 3 months in advance. By the end of the semester, when you finish your exams, reports, everything, you will actually know which company you are going into for internship or thesis. So let's go for internship first and then we'll jump on to thesis. So internships are mandatory, non-mandatory, you already know. Ideally, they are for 6 months. So you will finish your internship, then you will write your thesis, and then you will submit, and then you're graduating. Now, internship could also be your specialization. So the interest you are into, you would go for that interest. Now, coming to thesis. Now, thesis is a complicated thing. Meaning, you could ideally write your thesis only with university. You always need two guides. So two professors from university, you can choose a topic. It's a theoretical subject. You will write on research and R&D. And then you will finish your thesis together with these professors. But there is another option which could be for companies. Companies also offer you thesis. So in that, a university professor is your guide 1 and guide 2 will be from your company. So together with company, you are writing the topic. So ideally in this case, professor 2 or the guide 2 from the company is leading the topic. Professor is only going to check your formats and the contents and so on. And then the grading is going to be 50-50. Means 50% is going to be graded by the university professor and 50 going to be graded by your company guide. So in this case, company might also be paying you for the thesis. Now those who actually just went for internship could also do following. They could do their internship and parallelly write a thesis on their own together with two different professors. Not everybody gets internship and thesis together. So you need to find your best combination. Now, once you finish these things, so you will be graduating in March, April the following year. So the course is roughly for 15 to 16 months. Then you are going to graduate after that. Now is the job opportunities. So second semester was gone. Then third semester goes in internship and thesis. If you want to extend it, you can extend your semester as well. You can take a break semester, that is, you can take a vacation in between for 6 months and that you don't have to pay fees for a Urlaub semester they call or vacation semester. And you can do your thesis in that meantime. But then you will graduate 6 months later. Now, once you finish your thesis, now you are in the job market. So ideally, even during your internship, you will have this additional workload when you are preparing to submit your thesis and defend it. You should be starting to look for your job options. So when you actually finish your semester 1 and 2, you already know which direction you are going. Same direction you are going to plan your thesis. Same direction you're going to plan your jobs. So ideally after semester 2, you already know more or less in which direction you're going. Now, for example, in my case, I was thinking to go in strategic and marketing and strategic topics. So strategy planning, operational planning and all those things. So my first job onboarding was on project development and market developments. So I learned all these management startups in my MBA IBC. I learned this in my presentations, how to prepare for it, how to prepare business plans, how to do accountings and all those things. So similarly, you already know this in semester 1 and 2, and by the end of semester 2, you already know this. So while searching for jobs, you need to keep a lot of patience, improve your German, put a lot of pressure on your German language skills. I would even suggest that you should go for internships because that helps you to onboard in German work culture and all those points. You learn a lot of things in German. You need to be very punctual. You need to do these things in a very planned way. You plan very precisely. You deliver on time. These are the basic learnings. In some cultures, we don't have it. But you learn this when you're doing an internship. It gives you an added advantage when you're onboarded on the job. So you don't make small mistakes. So when you are searching for job opportunities, there are several websites you can search on. So you can search on Stepstone, Monster, and other. There is Zing, there is LinkedIn, all kind of things. In Germany, mostly there are no campus jobs offers. So you have to apply every single jobs by searching on your own. It takes up to 6 months to get a confirmation. Sometimes it's very quick, but ideally the process is lengthy. So you need to take yourself into consideration that you're gonna spend a bit of a time in advance to get the job. So your planning should be precisely when you're finishing your thesis, you start applications. You might have couple of months where you're not getting job. So you don't have to be stressed. The process is slow, it takes a lot of time, and then you're going to land up in the job. So once you get the job, you change your visa from job search to job, and that's all. So if you think you liked our video, if you have any comments, questions, please drop your comments on our YouTube channel. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop the questions and we'll come back to you. Also, if you have any other subjects you want us to educate you, then please let us know and we will go for it. Thank you very much and have a great day.